These are only inside linebackers, right? I separated that with the outside linebacker / edge rusher preview. I'm going to do that next week. I cut it in half because I had a lot to talk about before I could even start it, right? We're already down to 13 minutes left to talk about it. So there are 10 linebackers listed on the spring roster. There are 5 returners, which is very good. There is Dylan Rosiek, Kene Odeluga, James Kreutz, Luke Zardson, and Malachi Hood. There's one transfer coming in. That is Ishmael Kant. And then there are 2 recruits. Two returners who did not play. Ronan Poynton and Easton Baker. And then there are 2 recruits. I guess I misspoke, but I guess I was right anyway. Grant Bierman and Jack Paris. So first our returners, of course, Dylan Rosiek, number 28. He is 6'1", 235 pounds. He's a senior from Eastlake, Florida. He was team captain last season on the defensive end. He played in 9 games before injury ended his season early. Still a really good stat line in those 9 games, though. 63 tackles, 26 of them solo, 3 for a loss, and a sack and a half as well. So he was 10th in the Big Ten in tackles per game at 7. And he was an all Big Ten honorable mention, coaches and media. He had 12 tackles against Michigan. That was a career high. He had the game-winning sacks against both Purdue and Nebraska. He had a forced fumble in that Nebraska game as well. So only a sack and a half. They came at good times. He's going to be the best player of all the inside linebackers, right? He's going to be a captain again. That's usually something that does not change. It's his 5th year playing for the Illini. That's huge as well. Not only having experience, but having experience here in Champaign with Bielema, I think is huge. He's going to make a huge impact. He put up those stats in just 9 games. I can't wait to see what he does now as a senior. Really excited to see what Dylan Rosiek does this year. Next is Kanana sorry. I'm having a hard time speaking today, guys. Kanena Odeluga. He's wearing number 39, 6'1", 235 pounds. He's a senior from South Holland, Illinois. He played in 11 games last year. He had 8 tackles, 3 solo, 3 tackles for a loss, and then 3 sacks. That's pretty nice. He won the Big Ten 2024 Sportsmanship Award. We always love to see that, right? We like to see Illini culture being recognized for their sportsmanship. He had a career-high 2 sacks against Michigan State. He is also entering his 5th year as an Illini. So again, the stats aren't quite there as they are for Rosiek, but experience is everything. And he got 3 sacks. I mean, when he did get a tackle, 3 for a loss and 3 sacks. I mean, when he made a play, it was a big impact play. So just really happy to have another guy when it's technically with a red shirt in there, his 5th season with the Illini. James Kreutz, number 41. He is 6'2", 225 pounds. He is a junior from Bannockburn, Illinois. He played in every game last year. He had 55 tackles, 26 of them solo. He had a career-high 12 tackles against Rutgers and another 9 tackle game against Minnesota. So definitely has big performance upside, right? And he's entering his 4th year with the Illini because he's a junior. Again, this is all with red shirt, but still being part of the program is enough for me to see that experience. So, I mean, not only are these guys returning, but a lot of experience with the Illini specifically. Next is Luke Zardson. He is number 42. He is 6', 225 pounds. He's a senior from Mount Prospect, Illinois. He played in all 13 games last year as well. He had 7 tackles, 3 of them solo. He also recorded a pass deflection. He had a career-high 3 tackles in the Northwestern game at Wrigley Field, and he was all-academic Big Ten in 22 and 23. Good to have him back as well, another senior. Again, stats aren't really there. Experience is there, and that's more important to me, having experienced leaders like that. Lastly, of the returners, Malachi Hood, number 45. He is 6'2", 225. He is a junior from Plainfield, Illinois. He played in 12 of their games in 2024, just missed 1. He had 14 tackles, 8 solo, 2 tackles for a loss, 1 pass deflection, 2 forced fumbles, and a fumble recovery. Both of those forced fumbles came against Northwestern. So he dominated at Wrigley. And his fumble recovery was against Michigan. He redshirted in 2022 after one game, and then he had a season-ending injury in training camp in 2023. So even though he's a sophomore, last year was really his first real year to get out onto the field, actually get some playing time, and he played all but one game. So that's huge. Really excited to see where he can take it from here, right? Because again, that was his first year playing. That was only scratching the surface. These 5 guys are going to be the names you're hearing most at inside linebacker this year, right? A lot of experience at the top. Very decorated are James Kreutz and Dylan Rosiek. And other than that, yeah, I mean, a lot of experience. I mean, 4 of these 5 guys are in at least their 4th year with the Illini, right? So just having that kind of experience and comfortableness with the program is so important. And so just another position group preview, even though I'm not even done, that just gets you so excited when you hear all these names that are coming back and all these names that are only going to get better, right? Barring injuries, this team, I mean, fantastic to get guys, especially at a physical position like linebacker, where they have those years of not only experience, but years of muscle build up, right? That's so important. There's one transfer coming in inside linebacker. That is Ishmael Conti. He is number 26. He is 6'2", 225 pounds. He is a junior from Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. His family immigrated from West Africa in 2012. He is a transfer from Iowa Central Community College. And if that sounds familiar, first of all, thank you. That means you've been watching my show. And you're right, because we had 2 wide receivers transfer from Iowa Central Community College. And I thought that was weird enough that there were 2 players transferring from there. It's Mario Sanders and Michael Bartolotta. They also played there. So this is a 3rd transfer, not this offseason, those other 2, like Conti, but this is a 3rd transfer from Iowa Central Community College. Is that a sleeper feeder school for the Illini? What's going on there? And he was dominant there too. He was ranked as the top JUCO linebacker in the nation, number 1 by 24/7 Sports. And he was a number 21 JUCO player overall, just not even considering position. Incredible. This is a stat line too. 71 tackles, 9.5 tackles for loss, 4 sacks, 5 pass breakups. That would have led the Illini in every single, the tackles at least. I mean, that leads them at every single stat at inside linebacker. Obviously, that was in junior college. Don't know how well that's going to translate, but I would think he'd get some playing time with a stat line like that. I would think he gets a little bit of playing time. Again, it's going to be so hard with those guys in front of you that have been here for 4 or 5 years. You know, it's going to be tough. He's been around too. He previously played at Northern State. I had to look that up. That is in South Dakota. That is a D2 school. He redshirted there in 22 and then played in 23. But he had a great year at our new favorite feeder school, Iowa Central Community College. So you could see Ishmael Conti a little bit this year. I certainly would like to. He seems to have very high upside. You got 2 returners who did not play last year. First is Ronan Poynton. He's going to wear number 40. He is 6'2", 220 pounds. He is a sophomore from Solon, Iowa. He redshirted in 23 and then did not play last season. His father, Jim, played football at Iowa, and his mother, Mary, swam at Iowa and Clemson. And if you're thinking, wow, that's an athletic family, yeah, it keeps going. He had 3 uncles that also played college football, and his brother, Seamus, wrestled at Wartburg College. He was also district defensive MVP in high school as a senior. That was in 2022, his senior year. And then the other one is Easton Baker. Easton will be wearing number 47. He is 6 foot, 200 pounds. That's like the exact clone trooper build from Star Wars, if I'm incorrect. Exactly 6 foot, exactly 200 pounds. Bro's built like Jango Fett. He is a redshirt freshman from Stansbury, Utah. He's a 3-star recruit, ranked number 12 in the state of Utah and in Utah by On3, sorry. And he was number 14 by ESPN. He's a 4-year letter winner, 245 tackles, 15 forced fumbles, and 3 defensive touchdowns in his high school career. Really impressive. He was 5A All-State twice. His other offers were Arizona State, Arkansas, Boise State, BYU, and Oklahoma. Very impressive resume there. He very much could sneak onto the field this year. And then we got 2 brand new recruits. We have Grant Bierman, number 33. He is 6'5", 220 pounds, freshman from West Chester, Ohio. He's a 4-star recruit by Rivals and 24/7 Composite. He's a 3-star by all the other outlets. ESPN does rank him as a 3-star, though, does have him as a number 16 linebacker and the number 20 overall player in the state of Ohio. Very impressive. He's a 3-year letter winner, 103 tackles, 15 tackles for a loss, 2 sacks, 1 interception, and 1 forced fumble, and 3 pass breakups. As a senior, that was in 1 season. So, wow. He also played basketball and he ran track, and he had some major other offers, including but not limited to Cincinnati, Duke, Georgia Tech, Indiana, Kentucky, Michigan State, Pittsburgh, Rutgers, Virginia, and Wake Forest. Lastly is Jack Paris, number 5. He's not officially listed with a number on the website, which, as I always say, I think that leans towards redshirt for him, but you never know. I'm just speculating there. I'm saying he's number 5, though, because he has a picture on the team site of him wearing number 5, and also all his socials have number 5. So I'm going to assume that whether he plays this year or next, he's going to wear number 5. He is 6'3", 215 pounds, a 3-star recruit by 24/7 Sports. He's the number 8 linebacker in the state of Illinois and number 170 in the nation. He was a Chicago Catholic League White Defensive Player of the Year in 24. He was a team captain at Fenwick. White is just the division, by the way. As soon as I said that, that sounded crazy. That is just the like they divide their divisions by colors. Just, my high school used to be in the Chicago Catholic League. That's how they do it. Don't get any crazy ideas, okay? He had 107 tackles, 27 and a half tackles for loss, 5 sacks, 3 forced fumbles, and 14 QB hurries as a senior. He also wrestled and played basketball on top of that ridiculously good stat line. His other offers were almost the entire MAC conference and also the entire Ivy League, also Vanderbilt and Wyoming. Based off his stat line, I'm surprised he didn't get bigger offers like the ones Grant Bierman got. So I think that's kind of a sneaky pickup for the Illini. We'll see if we see him this year. Overall, man, I mean, this is just like most of the positions we've gone through already and will continue to go through. Lots of experience and accolades at the top. It's going to block out the younger guys from getting in this year, but still some very impressive resumes, even for guys that you're probably not going to see on field this year.